name is Shavana. I live in Manchester with my son Elliot, who is 7. Originally, I was born in Weymouth, Dorset, and around the age of 7, I moved to Orlando, Florida. And then after 17 years, I decided to come back and just live life over here. So my son Elliot, we knew that there was something off when he was born, but we couldn't really pin it as he was just always getting ill. We knew that he had an eye condition, ocular albinism, which doesn't allow him to see within the sun or LED lighting. He's legally blind. We found out that he had an incredibly rare condition that is called Kagashi. This rare condition actually is life-limiting at the age of 7. And the only thing to reverse it was a bone marrow transplant. Everything was good. We actually got the A-OK that he'll get his Hickman line taken out. He can start eating fruits and vegetables again. He was no longer on isolation. And strangely, that day, he ended up non-responsive in his bed. Things were just declining very fast. And he was in hospital for months and months. Altogether, ended up being 3 years in hospital. It was a very, very rare case. He ended up getting something called CMV, where the doctors are able to level it out with medications, but unfortunately for Elliot, it wasn't working. It was literally only getting worse, and we didn't know what to do. As a mom, you kind of have to just put that force up and be strong for your child, and that's exactly what I was doing. I was really just taking it day by day. I think it was after his second bone marrow transplant, when things were actually declining, when we really thought we were going to lose him. I'm a single mom, and I'm the only one here in Manchester, so I didn't really have any support around. I was worried, and I think my mental health at the time, I couldn't take it anymore, because it was just me. And months in the hospital, you know, just sitting on that chair and sleeping on that chair and just worrying what's gonna happen. You don't know, there's no answers. I reached out to the family and said, you know, I think it's time for them to come, God forbid, you know, Elliot does pass. I was like, you need to hurry up, because I don't know when. So my mom came, and that's when she realized how serious it actually was. She's like, Shavana, you need some more support. You can't do this all by yourself. So she reached out to the Fed, and the first thing that they had recommended was someone to sit with Elliot while I go home and sleep. So thankfully the Fed was able to put that support, and just from that alone, I was shocked and blessed that there's someone that was able to help in that sense of just being able to sit there with my son. Zoe's done a lot for me, and she's the one who came to the hospital and met with me and reassured me about what the vet does and everything that the vet's involved in, and how they could be a benefit to our life. You know, needing to get kosher food or something something very, very small. I'm able to rely to the Fed. I'll reach out to them really quick and just, I need help with this. When they're dealing with someone who has disabilities, it's very, very difficult to even think about yourself. Zoe has helped me align myself in that sense. And so just to help filling out forms and really thinking for me at that point, she's, it feels like she's my second brain. She's a wonderful, wonderful woman, and she's funny as well. And it doesn't feel like they have to push themselves to do this. It feels very natural on their end. And I think it's everyone in the Fed. Our previous home, we did have a bit of issues. Zoe knew from the beginning that we were needing to move. And thankfully, we've gotten this home, but the only thing was more of a down payment. And Zoe was just like, we'll sort it. And I think it was within a week they had that sorted. Due to that, my son is closer to school. He has friends over now. He's more himself. He's becoming more social. He's finding himself as a person. By the time we got home, there was bigger things that we were needing, and to really just have someone that I'm able to rely on. Thankfully, they have a volunteer program where there are volunteers to come out, help you get what you need done. When I explained that, I was needing help with, getting certain bits and pieces, and that's where Nadine came into place. Really, everyone with the Fed has just been all very, very easy. They understand. They know that they are there to help, and so when it came to Nadine, it was really a befriend kind of vibe. We'll get you here, we'll do this, we'll help you with this, and that's exactly what she did. Thankfully, we have finished with treatments. We've done with all that, so hopefully we can leave that behind us. But it has burnt some of his nerves in his brain. Thankfully, he is able to walk and talk, and he has a wild sense of humor. He's able to have conversations with others, but it's given a long-term effect of him, having these seizures and where it does get a bit bad. But besides that downfall, he seems more lively. He's able to interact and just be able to be himself, learn who he is and grow into who he wants to be. And I think now he's understanding, this is life. Life isn't in the hospital. This is our home now, and we're gonna keep it home.
I, and you, am on my way.
Everything that he's endured and everything that he's seen, he really does want to be a doctor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just hope that he's able to give thanks for the life that he is currently living now. There's a reason why he's still here. I just want him to be able to put it in good use. I think the Jewish community in Manchester should be so proud of the Fed, because all of that they do and all of the support that they give, it's beyond beautiful. It's reassuring, it's extremely helpful, and you don't realize what you actually need, that they are able to suggest and be able to just be your second brain, and just be able to help guide you and support you in anything that you really need. It is beautiful overall. I think it's incredible what they can do and what they can give out for you.